Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear humanity, I say to every living human being, good morning, whichever part of the world you are in. Good afternoon, whichever part of the world you are in. And good evening, whichever part of the world on planet Earth you are in. My people, today I'm going to try and walk along with humanity into trying to understand what is the relationship of the universe or the near sky, the sun in the heavens, as well as the environment around planet Earth and the environment and the inner parts or the inner functions of red blood cells and white blood cells in a human body in relation with Islam, the religion, the most holy, beautiful religion. My people, as we started learning, we are going to study. We are learning what is Islam, what is the relationship of Islam to human beings. And this subject or this topic is of health, concerning health, the well-being of your mental well-being, your well-being in the physical and what have you. But we are going to focus, or we are looking at it from the perspective of in relationship with women. Women are the most important people or human beings to which this video or this information is directed to, because women are mothers. Women are very special creations who were given a task, this very special task, to guide and to raise children on planet Earth, because many of you, men and women, you are born of a woman. So the information that I'm going to share or teach you or share with you is directed to women and girls. It doesn't matter how old you are, but you should know this information for the safety of humanity, of the safety of the human race. My people, as I told you in my previous interaction with every one of you, that you are all living Muslims on planet Earth. The religion of planet Earth is Islam. And the religion of the sun in the sky, or Ashams, is Islam. The religion of the moon is Islam. And the religion of the air that you people breathe on planet Earth is Islam. And the religion of the water that you people drink on planet Earth is Islam. And the religion of the red and white blood cells in your bodies is Islam. So, with that, because I said I'm talking to women, showing women your relationship, the importance of Islam in a woman's body, because a woman was given a task to carry a creation in her body. Your relationship with the sun or with the religion of Islam as a woman is the most important thing in your life, because you as women, when you are born, the very day you are born, you begin a journey you begin a journey that is accompanied with blessings and a lot of rahmah, mercy of He who created the universe. With that, the very day you were born as a woman, before the moment you come out of your mother's womb, you testify the most holy, beautiful name Allah to your mother, because your mother does not know you. She has never seen you, though she was carrying you in the womb. She has never seen you, and you don't know her. You've never seen her because you are in the womb. You didn't know who she is. But He who created you, the most holy, glorified Almighty Allah, commanded you that as soon as you get out of your mother's womb, tell her or call this name, that she will be able to recognize in the head of a woman. There's in the center of the head of a woman, Allah created a very special place for when a child comes out of the womb. She makes what we call a child says, Allah, 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 Allah. That is the most holy, beautiful name in the universe. The child makes that call, that register. She calls that whatever that voice says from her mouth to the mother, to call the mother, to register that very special name in her mother's head, because the mother has never seen her, she doesn't know how the baby looks like. She doesn't know how the baby looks like. So the baby, Allah commands the baby that as soon as you come out of your mother's womb, call this name, tell her this name, testify this name that is Allah, 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 who created me, who was my friend when I was in the womb. So He has told me to call this name so that my mother can register and maybe give me some comfort and protection. The first thing that when that call, the name of Allah registers in the woman's center of the brain of in the center of the brain of a woman, the first thing that happens, her breasts are triggered, and the releases the milk so that she can feed the baby. Because I want people to understand, women to understand this, because the reason why I'm showing this is that because Islam is the religion of the moon, from which your body is able to change, to go through menstrual cycles or menstrual periods every month. In a woman's body, there is a frequency pulse, which is the frequency of Islam, the frequency of life that is inbuilt in a woman. That frequency pulse of Islam, the frequency pulse of life, is the pulse that rotates all galaxies and solar systems and everything that is in existence. So Allah made it very beautiful for a woman, so that women, you are the most near kind of proof and evidence that indeed Islam is the most beautiful religion, because the nearest object or celestial object to planet Earth is the moon. The moon has a pulse, the same pulse that is in your body as a woman. That frequency pulse works in and goes with the sequencing rotations of the moon around planet Earth, as well as the sequencing rotations with the solar system and the sun. So once the sequencing rotations of the moon in the pulse of life, of the pulse of Islam, the pulse of life in a woman's body, keeps on changing her body on a daily basis since the very day she arrives on this planet. Because a woman is a very special creation. A woman is a very, very special creation. So her body changes according to the sequencing rotations of the moon, the sequence rotation of the moon, as well as the sun, because the sun and the moon, as well as planet Earth, they have their whatever interpretation of Islam in a woman's body is that she has to have a balanced gravity, reproductive gravity dynamics that are equivalent to that of the sun and that of the moon, as well as planet Earth, and in the solar system, including 7-year galaxies to planet Earth, so that a woman can be able to go through the 9 months. Because when you are pregnant as a woman, the moment you become pregnant, after 3-4 days, your body, the pulse that I'm talking about, the Islamic pulse of life, that allows a woman allows the moon to make changes in a woman's body by managing her menstrual cycles. Because that pulse counts that it's 30 days now, or 28 days, or 27 days, your body is ready to remove what we call remove and renew the gravity dynamics, the blood cells which are kind of tired or are weak and whatever, which are not in the same level of dynamics, the gravity dynamics with the moon or the sun. So your body renews everything in yourself when you go through the menstrual cycle. But this is all done because of the region, the most holy, beautiful religion of Islam. Because Islam is the religion of life. And that's the religion that manages a woman's menstrual cycle. Because a woman cannot say, I want to go into my menstrual cycles today. You cannot do that. It's the moon which has that power over you. And planet Earth has that power over you. And the sun has that power over you. And he who the most glorified Almighty Allah has that power over you. So what I want you women to learn is that your bodies as human beings, because you are given a task, you are the women who produce men and women, or men and women on this planet. Your duty to the region of Islam to keep human beings alive on this planet is entire in you accepting the very religion that manages your menstrual cycle, which means if the religion manages your menstrual cycle, then that is your religion. Because it manages your body. It manages your body when you're pregnant, or even when you're not pregnant. So my people, the reason why I'm recording this information to women, because you women, you can pass on this information to future generations to avoid either bloodshed or conflict with you as a human race, with your own red and blood system, with the religion of your own bodies, the true religion of your own bodies, the religion that builds every muscle and every section of your bodies, including taking you as a woman through menstrual cycles, reproductive systems, which are the one on which life on earth is encoded. Your bodies are encoded with the pulse, the electrical, the frequency pulse of the moon. And the moon is the most near object, celestial object to the planet Earth, that works hand in hand with your body from the very day you were born, to put all programs that you as a woman, you pass on to your offspring when you are old enough to have a child. And that with that, even the knowledge about Islam, the acceptance of Islam as your religion in your life is very crucial for the survival of the human race. Because every plant that you eat on this planet, the religion of that plant is Islam. Every drop of water that you drink on this planet, the religion of that water is Islam. And every atom of air that you breathe in your lungs, that atom is Islam. And with that, you as women, because you carry the womb for 9 months, you know how difficult it is to bring a child on this planet. You are given the task and the power to tell those children that you bring on this planet that your true religion, the religion that managed my body to be able to go through menstrual cycles, is Islam, the religion of the moon and the religion of the sun. Islam is the religion of the entire universe, if you want me to say that. And it is. My people, women, this message is for women only, because men, as you see, men, when it comes, I will talk about men for short time. A man's responsibility in your life as a woman is to make sure that no animal comes from nowhere. Because in the old days, when men used to live in the bush, for instance, in wild parts and with wild animals, a man's responsibility was to protect and fight and to try and push the animals that are coming, the wolves and what have you, which are trying to approach, where the baby the woman have is, or while the wolves which are trying to get near, where the woman is hiding or sleeping. So that is the responsibility of a man. The responsibility of a man today is not to go and bomb another man in the other country, export ballistic missiles on children in Palestine, and do this here and there. That is not your responsibility as men. That is not your responsibility. It's forbidden for you men and women to shed blood of one another. So mothers, I'll go back to you. Mothers, you are the women who carry a child in your womb, a creation. And that creation, everything that helps that creation to come onto this planet is under the absolute holy divine decree of Islam. It's not under the cross that you will have to cut me here so that the blood goes out, because anything that spills the blood of man in a life, whatever it's classified as mutilation, physical mutilation, either it can be either psychological mutilation or physical mutilation. Do you know why Allah made your bodies when a child is born, or when you're growing up, even when you look at yourself now and you look in your face in the mirror, if you see any pimple there, you say, where did this come from? Where did this pimple come from? Do you know why you feel like that? Because your body is meant to be clean. Can you imagine? Your body is clean. Can you imagine someone whose body has been kind of mutilated, physically mutilated, and he's bleeding? So, as women, please, mothers, please, teach your children not to shed blood of one another, and teach them to know that they are all Muslim living creations, very special creations. My people, I'm not an enemy to humanity, but the very stagnant belief of bloodshed that is going on around the world is an enemy to either both women and men and children, defenseless children. The belief of bloodshed, that is shedding blood of 3-year little girls in a refugee camp, that religion or that belief should be eliminated in the memories of men, and throw it far, 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 far away from the human race. My people, your religion is Islam, the religion of the sun in the sky. It's the religion of the moon, and it's the religion of planet Earth. The religion from which every mass on your bodies is created is Islam. The religion from which every beauty that a woman looks at, a younger girl looks at, and sees her face sparkling with beauty, is that religion in the red and white blood cells inside your body that sends a message on your face and says, this is how beautiful Islam is. Because whatever that sparkles, the fragrance of beauty that sparkles on your face, is Islam. Pure Islam. Pure Islam. Not bloodshed. So my people, Please, I beg, please. Maybe I'm still begging, and I would say something before I do that. When you see me or hear me begging, it's not that I'm weak. I'm not weak. I want you to know that. When I say I cry and say, please accept the religion from which you are created, because many of you, each and every one of you somewhere, has come across a cancer case in their family. A cancer case. Do you know why cancers occur in your bodies? Because your bodies kind of, they hear this message. I'm fighting Islam. I hate Islam. I don't like Muslim. Whereas the system that he's holding you on your legs, standing up, is that builds every muscle and gives you power to stand up on your legs, is Islam. So when you walk and say, I hate Islam. I don't like Muslims. I hate this. Your system will say, look at this fall. That's why some of the cells in your body say, enough is enough for me. Let us mutate into blood tumors and cancer tumors and leave this whatever stupid creature into pain. So, my people, Islam is not a religion again it's the religion from which you are created. Do not attack Islam. Do not hate the religion from which you are created. Because you have no protector. If you hate a religion of the sun in the sky, the religion of the water you drink, the religion of the air you breathe, I think here, do you not see that either you are committing suicide or you are a people really indeed in a state of foolishness, siege of whatever foolishness, that you have no way to realize that there is no escape route left for you if you are attacking the very religion of your red and white blood cells, that the religion builds every muscle on your bodies. So this message is to mothers and younger. Whoever comes across this message, whoever hears this message, please send it to any sister, any whatever, to allow your women, yourselves as women, to free yourselves from the bondage of misguided delusion, deadly, sadistic delusions of bloodshed of one another. Because the most women, the most victims of sadism, the bloodshed religion, are women and children. The victims, if you account how many women have succumbed to any of these whatever conjectured beliefs of sadism, it's women. It's women who go through the torments of chemotherapy when they contract breast cancer. It's women who go through the torments of losing a child, whatever. It's women and their children. So, my mothers, please wake up from the seizure of foolishness that has taken this world into the doors of extinction. Because those doors are kind of getting wider and wider every day. I'm trying to push them and shut them before they become loose. Whereby once they are loose, none of you can be able to shut them up. My people. Because the reason why you cannot shut the doors of human extinction from this planet is because you are a people directly engaged in confrontation. First, with the region that builds every muscle on your body. With the region that is inside your body, building every muscle and what have you. And you are directly in confrontation with that region. And that region is Islam. And it's the religion of the sun that brings a new day every day. And it's the religion of the moon that makes a woman go through 28 days and or 27 days so that her body cleans itself up and gets ready to get into a new program in her body. So if you are against that religion, the religion of life, which has a direct connection with the woman's body, which manages the woman's body, the very day she is born. If you are in confrontation with that religion, I would say You as educated women or who call yourself doctors or whatever, you go and ask yourself the question which I'm posing to you now. If you are in confrontation, dispute with Mother Nature, the religion which is the religion of life, which allows you to go through your menstrual cycles, your body gets prayered, and after it gets prayed by, it's the moon and the nature which applies that application in your body, or the balancing of the reproductive gravity dynamics in your body. Not you. It's not you. It's not you that I've gone through the whatever, that I'll be able to balance my reproductive gravity dynamics within my body, that of the sun, that of the moon, that of the planet, that of the solar system, and that of the galaxies. No, it's not you. So, if you are in confrontation with the region that builds and manages every function of your well-being on this planet, and that religion is Islam. It's the religion of the sun in the sky. It's the religion of the moon, the nearest celestial object, planet Earth, and it's the religion of planet Mother Earth, because she produces whatever that you human beings eat as food under the divine absolute decree of Islam. Women, if you are in confrontation with that religion, indeed, just summarize your extinction, whatever. That indeed, if you do continue with the confrontation, you will all be destroyed. You all be what? You will all be destroyed. Please, human beings, I'm not an enemy to human beings. I came to warn you that the bloodshed is way far too much. The atrocities around the world, both psychological and physical, are overwhelming. Are overwhelming to an eye that can see. A person that can see the dangers. And for your information, I had not put this into this, the whatever. If you were to go and stand and analyze or count how many new cases of cancers in women and men and whatever today, every day on a daily basis worldwide, you'll be amazed. Do you know why? Because your bodies over the years you are fighting the same. Many of you, they utter it with their tongues and mouths that we don't like Islam. We hate Islam. Do you really hate life on planet Earth? Are you sure you want to destroy yourself? If the answer is what I'm trying to do, then it is very easy for Mother Nature to shut you down, every one of you. But Mother Nature is the one sending the questions which are posed by the sun in the sky and says, oh, humanity, will you be able to handle 40 degrees or more on planet Earth? Will you be able to handle floods that are unexpected, sudden bursts of a flood? Will you be able to handle so many things? So, my people, this information goes to women, the mothers that carry children on this planet. The men that you look up to, they are intoxicated with destruction and foolishness and madness. They don't give a damn. They can even shed your own blood, you as women, because the victims in Palestine, the refugee camps, are women and girls. And little defenseless 3-year-old women and daughters. And they're not only in Palestine, it's a worldwide kind of thing that is taking place. Because if you look at Sudan, there are atrocities. You look at Mali, there are atrocities. That country in Haiti, there are atrocities. South America, Brazil, Ecuador, those countries, Colombia, atrocities. There are atrocities, bloodshed atrocities. Some of them they don't get onto the international news test. So my people, I'm not an enemy to human beings. But your way of life, which is very stagnant to your own body, is also stagnant to the environment. Your way, which you've said, this is our way of life. Your way of life, which is stagnant to your bodies, that makes your bodies mutate, your blood system mutate, or your blood cells mutate into cancer tumors, is also stagnant to the environment. My people, I'm not an enemy to human beings. I'm not an enemy to human beings. I'm Islam. I'm not an enemy to the human race. But the bloodshed, the belief of bloodshed which takes lives of men and women, is an enemy to the human race, to the survival of human beings. My people, I'm not an enemy to human beings. I'm Islam. I'm the sun in the sky, and I am the water I drink, and I am the air you breathe. I am the very red blood cell and white cell in your system. If you wanted to know that. But I'm also a warning to those who are not warned, because it is stated in the Quran that there are a people who are not warned amongst you human beings. There are a people who are not warned, who attack the very blood system that builds every muscle of their bodies, saying that we hate Islam. Do you hate what you put on your table, or do you hate the air you breathe every second, or every 2 seconds, or every hour? Do you know what, when you say you hate Islam, what you say, what it means? Or when you say you are fighting Islam, do you know what it means? Islam, the religion of the sun in the sky. Islam, the religion of the water you drink. Islam, the powers of light at dawn. And Islam, the columns and beautiful horizons displayed with countless and endless columns of eternal holy living words of Allah. The Holy Quran, the eternal holy living Quran, displayed on the horizons in an Arabic or angelic language. Whatever you see on the horizons as clouds, those are eternal holy living words that are found in the Holy Noble Quran, a book which was embroidered over planet Earth as a sustenance for all living creations on planet Earth. Many of you cannot understand why clouds are what they are, because when you, as creations of human beings, you are very tiny compared to a single letter of the Quran or a single cloud. You are very tiny creations. Very, very tiny creations. So you cannot understand and you cannot imagine that whatever you look at on the horizon that comes as rain, water, to quench the thirst and to parch and give life to a planet Earth which is the patch with heat, so that the water kind of reduces that boiling whatever of planet Earth. My people, I'll repeat that. Whatever clouds that you look at on the horizons, those are eternal, holy, living words of Allah. the very beautiful whole words of life that Allah releases, and they come on planet Earth as water, so that animals, man, beasts, they can't quench their thirst. And those are the very words, eternal, holy, living words that Allah put in what we call Allah made them. He wanted you people to know, and He put them in a theoretical, simplified structure into what we call a theoretical format, which you as human beings can read, and that is what we call the Holy Quran. And with being put in a kind of a format that human beings can consume, can use their eyes to read, those words are very special, and nobody can corrupt them or do anything like that. Nobody. But one thing to tell you is that these very holy words of Allah are divine laws. They are divine laws, divine holy laws that governs human beings. If you say, because it's the rain that these very words that which are displayed on the horizon, that we release it, and the rain comes. What if we say we won't send you rain for the next 4 years or 5 years? And you have no water, you have nowhere to gather water from. So my people, Islam is not an enemy to the human race. It's the other way around. It's life to you. It's your survival. It's the only survival kit that you have on this planet. It's the only survival kit that you have as a human race. Because you've seen what the other beliefs do. The other beliefs, they have nuclear weapons on an extra scale. Nuclear weapons on a planet that you people treasure, as you call her. Nuclear weapons, chemical weapons, you name it. All the warehouses ready. They are ready there, waiting for a madman to sit on our table and say, I don't like that country. Let's throw a nuclear warhead over there. Because over the years you spent 365 days piling up nuclear warheads. Do you eat nuclear warheads in Paris or New York? So, my people, that's all I can say. This message is directed to my people, the women. To the women. Because you are the mothers, you who carry even those so-called men who say they are your presidents. Tell them that it is your bodies that has kept the survival of human beings for centuries. But when the madmen started taking over every power in the women, that's when the planet became kind of a killing field. Instead of being a life, whatever giving planet, is now they are killing fields everywhere. It's your responsibility as a mother to look and protect what you've brought on this planet as children, as boys and girls. It's your responsibility, you as a mother. Because the first 13 years of your child's life is within your control. And those are the very effective years whereby a child learns how to look and learns from the mother. Whatever the mother does, the child learns. If you teach your children that this is Islam, the religion that makes the moon kind of sometimes very smiling, the religion that makes the sun sometimes singing songs of beauty. But when you turn around and say you are fighting me, the sun in the sky, and you say you hate Islam, what if I show you that me too, I hate a people who shed blood of innocent creation, What if I kind of send a warning signal? Do not shed blood, or I can make temperatures go past 40 very easy. Very, very easy. So your body cannot handle 40 degrees. But if you made me say, you said, oh, we hate that man, we want to kill him. What if the temperatures goes over 80 or whatever? Can you handle that? My mother, the region from which we are created as living human beings on planet Earth is Islam. It's the religion that you drink as water every other hour. Because when you drink water, the water is Islam. The air you breathe is Islam. I will not go further than this. A warning to those who are not warned, especially mothers. Look up to Islam as the only way out of the whatever that you conjectured for years. Because you mothers, some of you have little boys who are maybe 9, 10. What if someone came running, your friends, the friend of your son came running and said, oh, man, so-and-so, Peter has been crucified by the other man across the road. And you say you're a Christian. Would you go there running and say, oh, my son, it's good you've been crucified? Maybe you wail and run, throw everything of yourself, everywhere. Say, why have you crucified my son? So, my mothers, that is what I wanted you to know, that Islam. Tell your children that the reason why they are able to grow from a one-day little boy to a 40 or 20 or whatever is because of the religion of Islam. In their red and white blood cells. If you fight the red and white blood cell religion, that religion will take that body that it has been doing for years into whatever and turn it into a cancer-ridden whatever that you won't be able to recognize. Because your body has the right to punish you if you say you are fighting that very own body. You as a foolish man or woman saying that you are fighting Islam. Your body has a right to punish you. For instance, if you drink alcohol, Allah has said in the Quran, do not consume alcohol. When you drink alcohol, your body punishes you by because when you drink alcohol, the body of a human being does not know how to remove alcohol from the body of a human being. So it circulates in every muscle. Do you know what happens? Alcohol has what we call, it makes the muscles of a human being turn them into what? A rotting, decaying, boiling effect, which causes arthritis, the joints to boil and become wasted, degraded. Every muscle degraded. The muscles cannot renew themselves. So Allah did use what you people, some of you who say you are doctors, they say prevention is better than cure. Every divine law, every divine prescription, every divine law that says don't do that, don't do this, don't drink alcohol, don't do whatever, don't shed blood for one another, don't cause psychological and physical mutilation to one another. Those are what Allah said. Prevention is better than cure. Do not engage in alcohol consumption because your body don't have the mechanism to remove that gunk that goes into your blood system. That is a prevention. Prevention is better than cure. If I say to you, don't drink alcohol, and you say, yeah, prevention is better than cure, you too. So Allah said, prevention is better than cure. Here is the divine law to confirm that. Do not consume alcohol. Do not engage in bloodshed. If you do, what if we say, oh, would you like to see yourselves also in a state of being thrown into bloodshed as well. Don't shed blood of one another. Don't shed blood of anybody. Do not. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Islam is the religion of every red and white blood cell that builds every muscle on a human body. You may like to hear that, or you may like to indulge in alcohol. If you do like to keep your way of life of alcohol, indeed your body will become a pain store. If you're working in a pain store and you own a pain store, whatever is in the pain store, if your body becomes a pain store, you are the manager, you are the beneficiary, and you are the attendant. Whatever pain that your body produces when it is circulated with alcohol, that pain will be taken on or taken by you, not me. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.